Coach, first of all, let's talk about this last road trip against two very tough teams, and I thought the games were similar in the fact that the Choctaws were never out of those ball games, but just couldn't get those defensive stops in the second half when you needed to kind of get some momentum going in those games.
Yeah, they were very similar. We got behind early, and just that's kind of been our nature lately. We've been digging ourselves a hole and trying to come out of it, and telling the guys 40 minutes is a long time, and it is, but unfortunately we haven't been getting off to good starts, and we hadn't been able to finish the games the way we would choose to. So they were a lot, North Alabama played extremely well, and then of course Huntsville has been playing really well, and so they were tough GSC road games, and to win on the road or to win anywhere in the league, you really have to play well, and we just didn't play well enough.
Well, in terms of shot selection, I think the Choctaws, it seems to me anyway, are getting a little bit better than that. We saw that early in the second half against UNA when the execution was really sharp, and Stacey Mack ran off about 5 or 6 field goals there in a row. Against Alabama Huntsville, on one play, they had to penetrate and pass back out about 4 times before they found the shot, and that's what it takes to play that kind of winning basketball.
Well, they've got a bunch of seniors on their rosters, both of the North Alabama and throughout the league. Everybody's got them. We've got 3 seniors. We don't have the experience on our basketball team that everybody else seems to have right now. This is an unusually really, really good year for men's basketball in this league. I remember us having good teams, but never having as many good teams. And we may not have as good a team to win a national championship out of the league, but we can send 11 really quality teams to play basically with anybody in the country, and the non-conference schedule showed that, and everybody's playing well, and hopefully with the last 9 games we've got here in February, we can win some of those games. We certainly need to, and I think you're right. Our team is improving in some areas. We just have been very inconsistent shooting the basketball, and I've always said shooting takes care of a lot of problems, and we just simply haven't shot it well enough. Case being, we had a 19-year record on the line where we've made at least 1 3-pointer in a game, and at Huntsville we were, I think, 0 for 7. We didn't shoot as many, and that was by design because we haven't been shooting them well pretty much all year, and so we said, let's try to be more patient, get the ball inside, a little higher percentage shot, and we did that, but unfortunately we lost the game, and they hit 15 threes. That's 15 points right there off of threes, and so we've got to get better shooting the ball.
Well, Valdosta comes in on Thursday night. There's a team that's still on top of the Gulf South Conference. This is a really brutal part of the schedule for the Choctaws. You've got 3 games in the next 5 days against 3 of the absolute best teams in the Gulf South Conference.
Well, they all seem good to me, honestly. Everyone I stare at, and they are. Yeah. And like I said, the league is just really, really talented on the men's side. And so, it's a difficult challenge, and we take them one at a time. Valdosta is the one we got Thursday night, and I just came from watching tape on them. And, they're a tremendous transition team. They shoot the 3. They got a lot of experience, as I said, especially at the guard positions. And that's really where I think you win in college basketball, at the guards. Our league has got some talented big people. I think we have a collection of 4, and our 4 I would put up against really any of the bigs in the league. But the league is not as talented at the post positions as it is at the guards. And our guards, our team's got to play better, especially our guards, for us to be competitive in the league.
But you mentioned those post players because for the Choctaws, they are showing improvement day in and day out. Xavier Dillon, I think, has really adapted well to this level of basketball, and Brandon Boston's probably has contributed as much as you can ask out of a freshman.
He's had a great year. I don't remember, he did not play this past Saturday at Huntsville. He struggled finishing, but he has played well every game but that one, I think, statistically, and his numbers show that. And he's as you said, he's a freshman, and he's got a lot of talent. He's got to improve defensively. He has. And, he was really disappointed in his performance on Saturday. So yesterday we practiced, and he had a good practice, and hopefully his focus will be really good as we finish the home stretch.
Well, you still on this home stretch, you've still got a chance to make the conference tournament, and that's something that has to be in the back of the players' minds. They've got that goal to reach for. And against this group of opponents that we've got coming up, these are the guys that, you know, if you can beat these guys, you can then get your way in there and know that you have beaten some of the top teams in the league.
No question about it. You know, our team has lost their confidence, and when you're not a confident team, it affects obviously how you play. And you know, if we could snare one and say beat a quality team, I think it would do a great thing for our team and give our team an opportunity to try to win some games. And as you said, you know, we want to make the conference tournament. It doesn't look good today where we're sitting, but a couple of wins and things can change. With 9 games, that's still a lot of basketball to be played, and so a lot of things can happen. We got to take them one at a time. Valdosta is the one that we play, as we said, this Thursday, and we got to try to play better and play well and try to get that one, and then see what happens.
Coach, we appreciate your time. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you, Reed, and appreciate you.